Della Valle's journey was fraught with peril as he traversed regions embroiled in conflicts between the Ottoman and Persian empires. These ongoing hostilities significantly heightened the risks for travelers. However, he navigated these dangers effectively, benefiting from the invaluable assistance of local guides. In the course of his exploration of ancient ruins, Della Valle stumbled upon a multitude of mysterious inscriptions and artifacts, each igniting his curiosity regarding their origins and the civilizations that produced them. He meticulously documented these compelling findings, providing a crucial insight into historical contexts. The discovery of Ur, a pivotal center of the Sumerian civilization, underscored the immense significance of early human history and the remarkable advancements achieved by the Sumerians in various domains such as writing, mathematics, and urban development. This civilization effectively laid the groundwork for future societies. The seasonal inundation of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers plays a crucial role in replenishing the fertility of Iraq's lowlands. The high amounts of silt deposited enrich the soil, promoting agricultural development. Consequently, this natural process transforms previously arid landscapes into vibrant, fertile areas. Despite facing harsh environmental conditions, early humans began to settle in southern Iraq roughly 13,000 years ago. They discovered the principles of agriculture through keen observation of plant growth from discarded seeds, marking a pivotal transition towards the establishment of permanent settlements. In Mesopotamia, the Sumerians and Akkadians prospered by cultivating crops and innovating irrigation techniques. The interdependence of their cultures significantly contributed to the foundation of early civilizations, characterized by distinct languages and notable societal advancements. Some historians speculate that the Sumerians may have reached southern Iraq via maritime routes, a theory potentially supported by ancient texts, including those of Flavius Josephus. This notion is further substantiated by accounts of cultural exchanges detailed in various mythological narratives. The narrative surrounding a great flood in Sumerian mythology parallels similar accounts found in later Babylonian and Hebrew texts. This prevalence of flood stories across different cultures suggests shared experiences among ancient civilizations, indicating the possibility of historical events that transcended individual regions. The environmental transformations following the Ice Age, particularly the rising sea levels, may have instigated migrations, compelling ancient peoples to move into new territories. This movement potentially elucidates the cultural developments observable within Sumerian civilization. Attire among the Sumerians varied according to an individual's wealth, with the affluent donning vibrant fabrics and adorned jewelry, while ordinary men typically wore simpler garments, such as sheepskin skirts. This distinction in clothing serves as a reflection of the socioeconomic stratification present within Sumerian society. The Sumerians emerged as pioneers in the realm of music, meticulously documenting their creations on clay tablets. They not only crafted various musical instruments but also penned instructions on how to play them, showcasing their innovative spirit and artistic expression. Mathematics held paramount importance for the Sumerians, who developed intricate systems of measurement. Their revolutionary advancements in timekeeping continue to influence our contemporary understanding of time, underscoring the lasting legacy of their intellectual contributions. Eridu is recognized as one of the earliest urban settlements, encapsulating the Sumerian ethos regarding history and urban development. This city became part of a broader network of city-states in southern Iraq, exemplifying early urbanization. The governance framework of these early city-states featured priest-kings known as ensi, who were supported by councils comprising wise men and women. This arrangement exemplifies an early manifestation of democratic governance within the region. During its formative years, Sumerian civilization largely experienced relative peace, evidenced by the scant historical records of organized warfare. This tranquil environment facilitated significant advancements in art, architecture, and technology, contributing to the cultural flourishing of the time. The introduction of the fast wheel represented a pivotal shift in pottery production, substantially accelerating the process. However, this technological advancement, ironically, resulted in a decline in the overall quality of pottery, as efficiency often compromised craftsmanship. The economy of Uruk thrived through large-scale production facilities employing thousands, primarily women. This extensive labor force was instrumental in generating textiles, food, and other essential goods, illustrating the complexity of their economic structure. Uruk's urban design, complemented by fortified walls, reflects an advanced level of societal organization. The city's layout featured distinct zones for habitation, agriculture, and temples, thereby showcasing the early stages of urban development. Strategically positioned at the confluence of the Euphrates River and the sea, Ur emerged as a prosperous trading port. This advantageous geographical location facilitated the exchange of goods and cultural ideas, further enhancing its economic and social significance. The Sumerians developed an elaborate agricultural system, allowing them access to a diverse array of food sources in comparison to their neighboring regions. This agricultural surplus was fundamental for sustaining their trade networks and overall economy. Artifacts unearthed from Ur illuminate the sophistication of Sumerian craftsmanship and artistry, revealing their cultural achievements. Noteworthy pieces include exquisitely decorated furniture and jewelry crafted from precious materials, underscoring their artistic endeavors. Lagash's military victories initially contributed to its temporary expansion. However, this success ultimately precipitated internal strife and revolts against King Enadam's unpopular rule. Such events illustrate the inherent dangers associated with military overreach. Lugalzagizi's quest for vengeance against Lagash exemplifies how personal motivations can significantly shape historical events, as he sought to reclaim his power following the humiliation of his city. His successful endeavors marked a critical turning point in the power dynamics of Mesopotamia. Sargon's ascent from humble origins to that of a formidable ruler epitomizes the transformative power of ambition and strategic foresight. His successful rebellion against Lugalzagizi irreversibly altered the historical landscape of Mesopotamia. Sargon's governance approach included permitting the former king to reign under his oath, showcasing a remarkable blend of power and mercy. This distinctive tactic set him apart from other rulers of his era, highlighting his political acumen. He centralized the governance of the empire and reformed timekeeping practices, which significantly bolstered state stability and order. These reforms were instrumental in the effective administration of such an expansive territory. The transition from Sumerian to Akkadian as the prevailing language was facilitated by Sargon's strategic policies, reflecting the cultural shifts occurring within the region. This linguistic evolution had profound and enduring implications for Mesopotamian society. The Middle East experienced severe drought conditions, particularly in Iraq, coinciding with significant decreases in annual rainfall. These climatic changes triggered agricultural failures and culminated in devastating famines, lasting over a century. The repercussions of these droughts were instrumental in the collapse of major civilizations, including the Akkadian Empire and the Indus Valley Civilization. This highlights the intimate relationship between climate change and the stability of societal structures. The Giri, a nomadic tribe, seized upon the vulnerabilities of the weakened Akkadian Empire, orchestrating invasions that further destabilized the region. Their aggressive actions compounded the dire conditions precipitated by climate change. Tarragan's reign was characterized by neglect and punitive measures directed toward his subjects, leading to widespread public unrest. His failure to support and maintain infrastructure exacerbated the suffering of the populace amid famine. Otto-Hengal's tactical foresight and supplication to the divine prior to battle underscore the pivotal role of leadership and strategy in overcoming oppressive governance. His inspiring actions galvanized unity among the Sumerians. The subsequent emergence of Ur-Nammu heralded significant legal and economic reforms, including the establishment of the first known legal code. This transformative period spurred advancements in Sumerian civilization and catalyzed a cultural revival. Historical records illustrate that the salinity of soil had a profound impact on crop yields, particularly concerning wheat, which saw a drastic decline from production levels comparable to barley to less than 2% over time. In response to escalating agricultural challenges, the Sumerians adapted their farming practices by shifting to barley, a crop more tolerant of saline soils. They also innovated methods to manage soil salinity, despite their limited understanding of modern agricultural science. As environmental pressures intensified, characterized by drought and increasing population, Sumerian agriculture faced mounting challenges exacerbated by external threats from nomadic tribes such as the Gutians and Martu. The Sumerian Empire's inadequate defenses permitted the invading Martu to extensively ravage fertile lands, resulting in immediate food shortages. This catastrophic event starkly illustrated the empire's vulnerabilities in times of crisis. King Ibisin's desperation compelled him to rely on the dubious allegiance of the general Ishbaera for food supplies, a decision that ultimately backfired. Ishbaera's betrayal further undermined the king's authority and exacerbated the unfolding crisis. The fall of Ur precipitated widespread devastation and profound sorrow, a sentiment captured poignantly in the lamentation poetry of the Sumerians. This cultural response illustrates the emotional and social ramifications of the city's destruction. The Sumerian language evolved into a symbol of divinity and mythology, enduring long after the decline of the civilization, much like Latin during the medieval period in Europe. It was venerated as the sacred language of the gods and imbued with magical properties. Cities such as Ur and Uruk, despite their eventual decline, remained significant population centers for centuries. This resilience of urban life post the Sumerian Empire collapse testifies to the enduring legacy of these remarkable cities. Environmental shifts, including changes in river courses and rising sea levels, played a direct role in the decline of these ancient urban centers. This phenomenon illustrates the profound influence of nature on the fate of civilizations throughout history. Imagining the decline of Sumerian civilization evokes a deep sense of despair, as crop failures and hunger besiege the cities of Ur and Uruk. This vivid imagery encapsulates the essence of their struggles amidst environmental turmoil. The symbolism of a dark figure leading to the House of Wisdom embodies the enigmatic aspects of the afterlife. This metaphor poignantly highlights the fear and inevitability of death, a universal theme that resonates with humanity. The discourse surrounding the significance of written words underscores their enduring influence across time. The promotion of the Book Aid charity seeks to recover lost knowledge, embodying hope for future generations and affirming the value of literacy.